morning, Mechanic Alliance. It's a slightly damp Monday morning here. We got some rain in the desert, and it's really not a bad thing because it's a desert. There's no water. We'll use every drop we can get. About the only place drier than here is like Las Vegas, New Mexico, and some of those really dry parts of California. But anyways. So today on Mindset Monday, just a couple of interesting thoughts that I've come across recently. And this is nothing new. I've talked about this on the Mindset Monday, a couple of times. Quite a while back, talked about fear and basically what's stopping you. What are you afraid of? What do you really have to be afraid of? And Les Brown, an inspirational speaker, entrepreneur, insert appropriate adjective here. He has a great, acronym for fear: false evidence appearing real. What is fear? False evidence, things that may not necessarily be true. And there are times where you can have a legitimate fear and working through it, getting things squared up. But when you're working through it, is it really a fear? I'd probably say no, but that's just my take. But this also plays into the visualization side, and I've talked about that too. I mean, vivid visualization helps you vividly see what it is that you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, and how you're going to get there. Now, how does the fear play into the visualization? If you've got something that's playing on your mind, false evidence, and you're worried about the false evidence, you see the false evidence, that plays into your visualization of that's all you see. So when that's all you see, that's all you're able to manifest. And if you can't overcome that fear, the visualization side, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? How are you going to get there? That's all for naught. And there's another interesting story from a college basketball team, I believe, I want to say, just because it's a good place to study human behavior. There was a college basketball team, and the coach split the team into thirds. And this third was going to practice free throws for 20 minutes, a half hour a day. The second third was going to visualize the free throws and then performing the free throws correctly for 20 minutes, half hour a day. The third group, being the control group, they were just going to continue on as normal, no change to their routine. He did this for a month. So one group was practicing free throws 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week for the entire month. Middle one was visualizing the free throws 20 minutes a day for the entire month. Last group, whatever. After a month, he put them to the test and said, okay, let's see how we improved. And, he knew their performance when they started, so you can see the performance when you're end. Measurement's important. But the group that was practicing their free throws improved, drastically. Let's say over 30 shots, they were making 10 to 15 before. They were all the way up past, 28, successful free throws. Obviously practice makes everything better. So that one is obvious. The visualization guys, the ones that were vividly visualizing, they went from, the similar kind of number to like successfully improving to 25 free throws. So the people that were vividly visualizing it saw improvements almost as good as the people that were actually practicing it. And the group that wasn't changing their routine, the control group, they didn't see any improvements to their free throw performance, which was to be expected. But it just kind of goes to show how important the visualization side is. And if you've got fear, false evidence getting in the way of your visualization, that's basically you're practicing the wrong thing. And we've always heard practice makes perfect. And some people say, no, perfect practice makes perfect. And, that's true in this instance. If you're just practicing something, but you have these outside factors, the fear, the false evidence. If that's getting in the way, you're not practicing correctly and you're not going to be able to succeed to where you want to be. Now, the perfect practice, if you're practicing correctly, if you're really doing the things, the vivid visualization, if you're, making sure that these outside factors are not in your way, you're actually visualizing what it is to get you closer to where you want to be. That's where the magic happens. So I've just that was just something interesting that popped up because I'm you guys know I'm a big one for what are you afraid of? Really, what's the worst that's going to happen? You get everything you want? Darn. So I just found that really interesting to hear that the acronym false evidence appearing real. To me, that just struck me like, he's absolutely right. And guys, I would recommend you go listen to all these guys too. The Les Browns, the Jim Rohns, Tony Robbins, even Steve Harvey. I like listening to Steve Harvey. I know some guys aren't so big on the Christian spiritual side. I like it. I try to keep it sensible here for you guys to, give you small actionable things that can, help improve your day. But Steve Harvey's a good one. He's also a comedian, so he's just fun to listen to. But guys, go out there, listen to some of this stuff. Jim Rohn is one of my favorites. He's from the '90s. I think he passed away in mid to late 2000s, maybe early 20 teens. I don't know. Anyways, Jim Rohn's one of my favorites. Definitely a great one to listen to. So, Les Brown. Les Brown's a riot too. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to end it off there. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay away from fear. Fear is not going to do you any good. Always focus on the good things. You focus on the bad, you're always going to get the bad. That's just my take. Anyways, guys, be sure to keep on keeping on, keep on moving the right direction. And also, the training website is moving along quite nicely. Yeah, I can't go a single show without plugging that just a little bit. Seriously, guys, if you guys are looking to improve yourself, we're getting training resources up there like crazy. It's not so expensively priced. I mean, we're not going to be out there doing, huge dollar classes. We want to make it easy for you guys to be able to improve, yourselves. This is one of the ways we can do that. Anyways, guys, training.mechanicalliance.com. I don't have my ticker going, and I'm not about to try and find it because it's way over here, and usually I set that up beforehand. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.